Hello friends, this is Sai Prakash. In the previous session we have discussed about problems regarding bulbs when they are connected in the series and connected in the parallel, which are given to you in the previous session. And I have discussed about Ohm's law, which is basic law in the electrical engineering, and problems regarding Ohm's law and resistance, which parameters does the resistance depends upon. In this session I would like to discuss about problem regarding resistance and effect of temperature on the resistance. Before this, please go through the previous video for the better understanding. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box or you can use the group link in the description. Please watch this video until the end of the session. Friends, I have given this question for you to solving. Please check it once. A length of wire has a resistance of 6 ohms. The resistance of a wire of same material 3 times long and twice the cross section area. So, I have a wire 1 is having a resistance of 6 ohms. Another wire with a length of 3 times the first wire. Therefore, I am taking first wire area as A1 and length equal to L1. Area of second wire equal to 2 times area of first wire. Therefore, 2 times A1. Length of the second wire equal to 3 times the length of the first wire. Therefore, 3 times L1. So, we have to find the resistance of the wire 2. We know R equal to rho L by A. From that, R1 equal to rho 1 L1 by A1, R2 equal to rho 2 L2 by A2. They have given the hint same material. So, for the same material, we know rho equal to constant, since rho depends on the nature of the material or nature of the element. So, from this, I am taking this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. I am dividing equation 1 with 2. So, R1 by R2 equal to rho 1 equal to rho 2. So, rho 1 L1 by A1, rho 2 L2 by A2. Rho 1 L1 divided by A1 divided by rho 2 equal to rho 1, L2 equal to 3 times L1, A2 equal to 2 times A1. So, A1 gets cancelled, rho 1 cancel, L1 cancels. Therefore, 2 by 3 into R2, R1 equal to. We have to find the R2. So, therefore, R2 equal to 3 by 2 times of R1. We know R1 equal to 6 ohms. Therefore, 3 by 2 into 6. 2 1 ja, 3 ja, 9 ohms. For wire 2, resistance equal to 9 ohms. Effect of temperature on resistance. We know that for conductors or metals, temperature increases with the resistance increases with the temperature. That is, temperature is proportional to resistance. That is, when temperature increases, resistance increases, temperature decreases, resistance decreases. Same will be applicable to alloys also. Alloys like Eureka, manganese, etc. Whereas conductors like copper, aluminum, etc. Coming to semiconductors, insulators, and electrolytes, temperature increases, resistance decreases, or temperature decreases, resistance increases. Insulators like glass, mica, rubber, etc. Whereas semiconductor like silicon, germanium, etc. Coming to the change of resistance. Delta R, that is equal to RT minus R naught, where R naught represents resistance at temperature 0 degrees centigrade, where RT indicates resistance at T degrees centigrade. Alpha naught represents temperature coefficient of resistance at 0 degrees centigrade. Change in resistance delta R is directly proportional to original resistance, that is R naught, and delta R is proportional to change in temperature, that is T minus 0. Initial temperature is 0 degrees, whereas final temperature is T. From here, I am taking this as 1 and this as 2. From 1 and 2, we will get change in resistance is proportional to original resistance into rise in temperature, that is T. Delta R is proportional to R naught into T. Delta R equal to RT minus R naught. By taking the proportionality, we will get proportionality constant alpha naught. This is temperature coefficient of resistance at 0 degrees centigrade into R naught into T. I am taking R naught into right hand side. So RT equal to R naught plus alpha naught into R naught into T. From this I am taking R naught common. So R naught into 1 plus alpha naught into T. Therefore RT equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha naught into T. Alpha naught value is constant, and coming to the in sentence form, this is change in resistance is proportional to original resistance and change in resistance is proportional to rise in temperature. From this we have get delta R is proportional to R naught. From this we have got delta R proportional to T, and change in resistance also depends on nature of the conductor material. We have got RT equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha naught into T. From this, alpha naught equal to RT minus R naught divided by R naught into T. So, units of temperature coefficient of resistance is, this whole value will be in ohms, and original resistance will also be in ohms, and temperature is in degree centigrade. So, ohms get cancelled. So, units is per degree centigrade or per degree centigrade. Units of temperature coefficient of resistance. Temperature coefficient of resistance definition. Temperature coefficient of resistance. It is defined as change in resistance per ohm original resistance per degree centigrade change in temperature. It is denoted by alpha. Units are per degree centigrade. And coming to the conductors, alloys, alpha will be positive. That means temperature increases, resistance increases, or temperature decreases, resistance decreases. For semiconductors, insulators and electrolytes, alpha will be negative. That is, temperature increases, resistance decreases, and temperature decreases, resistance increases. By using this equation, we can calculate resistance at any temperature. Make this as important. This is Sai Prakash signing off. Stay tuned to our channel. If you like the video, please do like, share and comment for the video. Subscribe our channel. Please click on the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching the video, friends.